Good morning. Today I just wanted to take a little time to not really talk about food and preparedness and the stuff that I usually talk about, but to talk about something that's really important: domestic abuse. Domestic abuse happens all around the world every day. I'm not going to go into statistics about it. Granted, this is part of my degree study when I was in college, but that's not the focus. The focus is that there are men, women, and children who suffer from domestic violence every day. It could be physical abuse, it could be sexual abuse, it could be emotional, psychological abuse. People really know that there's a battle for the mind, and they will use that to hurt people as much as possible. If you know someone that's in a situation that looks kind of shady to you, perhaps it's someone from work, it could be someone in your family, it could be someone in your community. You could be home at night and think you're hearing loud screams or sounds that really are not right. Don't just sit back. Do something about it. HUD has created something called the Violence Against Women Act. It's a protection, and although it's called the Violence Against Women Act, it's not only for women, it's also for men. It's about people that are in romantic relationships who are being harmed. That's a protection that's there for people. And I know some people say words don't really protect you, it's the actions that do, but because that act is in place, if anything is happening to someone, if they live in a high-rise apartment building or whatever the situation may be, there are steps that they can take. Contact your local police if acts of violence have happened against you. You may need to file for an order for protection, which can seem kind of scary, but it's a necessary thing. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your children, if you have children or grandchildren. You have to protect your mental health, your sanity. And I'm not saying go up and down the street like you have trumpets blasting out to everybody what you're doing or what you're going through. But hopefully you have somebody you can trust that you can let know that something's going on that's not right. As I said, you can talk to the police, do an order for protection. If you lived in subsidized housing or public housing or whatever, you can contact those that are in control over that housing. Journal somewhere what's happening to you. Talk to someone. If you have an opportunity to get out to go shop or do other things in the community, then I'd say take that opportunity. And if you see someone that you can let know that you need help, let them know that you need help. Sometimes it's hard, but try. And don't be ashamed, because your personal health and safety is important. Your life is important. And I've had a number of instances where people have let me know that things were going on that they didn't like, that they were being hurt or being forced into different situations. And I can't force people to make a decision to turn someone in. But I pray that anyone that's in that kind of a situation will make the right decision and let someone know. It takes a lot of courage. I know it's scary. It is scary. But if anything is happening to you or anyone you know, anyone you care about, anyone in your community, don't be afraid to step up and say something. Let somebody know what's going on. If necessary, you can Google domestic violence hotlines that are in your area. Or trafficking. There's human trafficking also going on. There are so many evils going on right now in the world. We have to take a stand for those who are not able to. God bless.